Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Seattle, Washington. The WWE Payback Pay-Per-View coming to you live from the WWE Network. Only $9.99. Very worth its value. Nicki Bella, the Divas Champion, making her way to the ring. Obviously, they've got that EMT in the background because of the match between Rybaxel and John Cena a couple years back. It's hilarious. Oh, jeez. I wonder if there's, I bet they have an ambulance match in here. Probably for the showcase thing. Would make sense. Otherwise, why have that there? It wasn't, like, I understand the Money in the Bank one from Chicago. Because, I mean, it made sense. I mean, it's part of the set, but the EMT thing at Payback just doesn't make much sense. Well, anyway, Payback Pay-Per-View, coming to you live, Seattle, Washington, hometown of Daniel Bryan. And here comes Natalya, looking for some payback, trying to get back her championship from Nicki Bella. Will she be able to do it? This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. This was announced on the pre-Payback show, only on the WWE Network. And if you missed it, you missed out. If you still have a cable provider or dish or whatever, you missed out on that pre-show. Could have watched it on YouTube or the WWE Network itself. Well, this is a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Nicki Bella and Natalya have been feuding for quite some time now, at least for the past 2 months. And now with AJ out of the way, we can finally find out who is the Divas Champion. Next in line, Summer Rae. That's something they're going to have to think about. Alright, this is going to be a normal matchup. Some of these are going to be normal, some of these are going to be fast, some of these are going to be slow. This is Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I'm going to attempt to call all of these matches. I'm still sick, same session as Raw and Smackdown. So my voice might give out, and I might have to break it up. I don't want to, but I probably will. I'll power through. I'll be fine. I mean, after that match on SmackDown, 6-man tag team match, it was just so excellent. I mean, how do you put the game down? How do you turn the game off after that match? Definitely a match of the year candidate, which I'm gonna save that match in a separate file, that video, part of the video at least. And it's going to be its own thing. I'm going to have matches of the year for WWE 2K15 because, like I said, I mean, that pin by Cody Rhodes, broken up at 2.9 by Big E, Undertaker, and flipping over the ropes, the chaos that ensued, Mark Henry's insane taking of the final cut.
What an impressive combination of moves.
It's just a hell of a match. Oh, blocking that discus forearm. And now Natalya, facebuster of her own. And Natalya wants her championship. You can see it in her eyes. You see it in her eyes, that hunger for having the gold around your waist. She was cheated out of that championship. Not really at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, but she has just been screwed over left and right. She lost to Cameron on Monday Night Raw. She doesn't have the momentum going in. She is the underdog going into this matchup. It's an Falls Count Anywhere. There's that discus clothesline. Discus clothesline connecting to Nicki Bella. And is Natalya. Natalya's going to the outside, and it's totally legal in this matchup.
Let me remind everybody, there are no countouts. These competitors
No countouts. No countouts. Natalya going for the steel steps. Good God. And Nicki Bella's got a baseball bat. Oh! Oh, no! Nicki Bella using the baseball bat. Oh, and again, right off the skull of Natalya. There are no rules in this matchup. Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler trying to get out of the way. These two women are going after each other in what might be the final matchup between these two. Going for the cover, no. Natalya still has that intestinal fortitude to kick out. Oh, the Bella. Oh, so close to that table. It's This is a very volatile situation. I mean, these two have brawled with each other on Monday Night Raw, and now here they are again, taking it to the extreme. They are very, very close. Oh! Natalya taking the brunt of these extreme stipulations. If she were to win that submission match on Monday Night Raw, she could have won. Oh my god! On the steel steps! On the steel steps! And now, Nicki Bella looking to finish the job. She's got weapons all around her. Rack attack. Rack attack connecting. And the ref is down. My god, the ref is down. Good God almighty. As God is my witness, that referee is broken in half. Oh, the referee is back up. Natalya's back up. The referee went down. Could not call the count. Oh my goodness, this match. Nicki Bella going for the cover. 1, 2. No, 2.5. Natalya fighting, holding on to what she believes is her challenge here of trying to take back her championship. Nicki Bella getting big booted into the face, back into the ring. Natalya floating back in. Nicki Bella using those ropes to support her. The referee trying to get back into the ring here. Good God, watch out, referee. Watch out, referee. These women do not care about your safety. Nicki Bella again going for the cover after a DDT. 1, 2, 3, no! Another close 3 count. And Nicki Bella, she might need some more assistance here. She's going for more weapons. Is she getting something else? She doesn't find anything under there that she wants to use. She doesn't find anything. Natalya in pursuit. She took a little minute to get her stamina back up, and here we go again. Nicki Bella attempting to find something. Oh, she's got a ladder. The Divas in my universe mode are the most awesome divas ever in the world. Good God almighty, they are just taking it to each other. What a hell of an opening match on the Payback pay-per-view on the WWE Network for $9.99. Hell, if you paid $65 whatever for this, you got your money's worth from this match. Where have you ever seen divas take it to the extreme like this? And the referee again needs to be careful as Natalya evening the odds using that steel ladder to the face of Nicki Bella. Nicki Bella head clanging off of those steel steps. My God, these women, this is definitely the penultimate match between them. Oh! What a T-bone suplex. Cover 1, 2, no. And a kick out by Nicki Bella. Falls count anywhere. Nicki Bella's got to be careful. Natalya can hit the sharpshooter anywhere. And if Nicki Bella taps, we have a new champion. Nicki Bella getting covered again. 1, 2, no. Only a 1 count there. My goodness. What a match. That's 2 in a row. The 6-man tag on Friday Night Smackdown. This one might have to be thrown into the mix as well. The excitement level. The crowd is on their feet. And again with the bat. When have you seen the crowd on their feet for a Divas match? This is spectacular. This is WWE, and this is my Divas. Nicki Bella gonna try to go for the cover there. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Natalya finally gives up. I think she took 3 shots to the face with that baseball bat. And look at some of the action here. Hopefully they show the rack attack. The referee got in the way and got taken out. Damn near split in half, and they don't. Damn it. My goodness. That's 2 matches I have to put in Match of the Year candidate. Can they top themselves? Nicki Bella still Divas Champion. Off of that move there. Snapping the neck of Natalya. I think Natalya just couldn't resist. Just laying down. I mean, what can you do? 3 baseball shots to the head. Bella hit her with a rack attack, and there you go. Nicki Bella, Divas Champion. She has Summer Rae waiting in the wings. My goodness, and look at that ladder in the crowd. Wow. Next match, what do we got? Jeez. That was amazing. That was amazing. What one's next? Oh, good. So we have Tyson Kidd, Titus O'Niel, Dolph Ziggler. I've been struggling with myself. Should I watch this match? Should I not? I want to put it, if I watch it, I want to put it on fast. If I play it, I'll put it on normal. But here's the story so far. The past month, starting at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, was a 4-man, over-the-top rope battle royal. Tyson Kidd easily won that match between Bad News Barrett, Titus O'Niel, Tyson Kidd, and Dolph Ziggler. Now, over the weeks of SmackDown, we've seen the respect between Tyson Kidd and Titus O'Niel, and we've also seen Dolph Ziggler stealing the show. Bad News Barrett was ousted from #1 contendership early on in the month, and that's putting us here. All three superstars have momentum going in. Ziggler defeated Sandow on Friday Night SmackDown. Tyson Kidd, of course, defeating Santino Marella in a hell of a matchup. And, of course, 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, Tyson Kidd was defeated by Titus O'Niel, but the respect very still there. It's still in existence between Titus O'Niel and Tyson Kidd. That has been the remarkable aspect between these two. Titus O'Niel, Tyson Kidd, they've been on opposite sides of the ring. They've been on the same sides of the ring. And they still have respect for each other. And maybe tonight we'll see some of that respect shine through. Maybe they'll team up against Dolph Ziggler. Well, and here's everyone's favorite. Everyone loves the bad boy Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler knows that the odds are against him. He knows that those two are going to at least try to work together and even the odds out to 50-50 rather than 33-33. Ziggler is going to have to overcome the odds once again here in the WWE. It seems to be a position that he's very comfortable in, that he does quite often. Triple threat match, Intercontinental Championship. It is on the line. Tyson Kidd, the Intercontinental Champion. Will he be able to defend it once again? To be honest, selfishly, I would love to see Dolph Ziggler win this. Because to break up the respect between Tyson Kidd and Titus O'Niel, how about lose the championship? And how about not getting another one? So let's do fast, and let's let this go. I want to see what a triple threat on fast, how it goes. Is it going to take a long time? Is it going to work out? And obviously Titus O'Niel going immediately for the champion. And they are of the mutual respect. And yeah, maybe they might team together, but they might be on the odd ends as well. I thought they would immediately team up together and take out Dolph Ziggler. But it looks like it's just fair game for anybody. And look at this, Titus getting strung up on the ropes, and Tyson Kidd attacking Ziggler from behind. Ziggler with a quick DDT and another quick DDT, and that's why he can come over these insurmountable odds, because Dolph Ziggler has been doing that practically since day one. Nice knee to the gut. Looks like, oh, we might get a tag team move here. Oh, strong knockout hit. And it looks like Titus O'Niel and Tyson Kidd are not going to go easy on each other. And Dolph Ziggler is going to get an equalizer. Oh, he's got a baseball bat. That's the same baseball bat we just saw Natalya get hit with 3 times. And good God. Oh, and Titus getting clocked. Tyson Kidd stealing the baseball bat now. Tyson Kidd getting dropped. Dolph Ziggler, the surprising standout in this match so far. Ooh, STO takedown from Titus. Oh, now a sharp kick to the back. My goodness, I got scared for a minute. I heard Jerry the King Lawler say something about a 60-minute Iron Man match, and I'm like, God damn you, Universe Mode. If you screw me over, I will be pissed off. Do not make a 60-man Iron Man match, please. I wouldn't be able to do it. Ziggler with the zigzag. Going for the cover. Tyson Kidd's right there. Breaks it up. Oh, and look at that. Titus O'Niel just getting taken down right now, and he's going to try to shoulder block his way out of this mess. DDT. And Dolph Ziggler, I think, is continuing to pile in the weapons. He thinks that the more weapons he gets into this match, perhaps the easier it'll go for him. It's an interesting strategy. We'll see how it pans out. Oh, no. He's placed him on top of that chair, and an elbow drop. Doesn't look like a very impactful move, but it definitely is. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, and Titus O'Niel going for the cover off of it. 1, 2, no. Titus O'Niel, I mean, all three of these men already have been beaten up. Ziggler, suplex right onto that. Oh, head banging off of that sledgehammer and a drop kick. Best in the business to Tyson Kidd, and he's picked up the chair, dropping Titus O'Niel. Oh, he missed Tyson Kidd. There he goes. Hitting Tyson Kidd as well. Tyson Kidd getting covered by Titus. 1, 2, broken up. All three superstars already showing wear and tear. Titus O'Niel looking for the clash of the Titus on Ziggler. He's going to look for it again. It looks like this might not be a good move. Tyson Kidd is distracted, grabbing a weapon. Clash of the Titus. And he might go for the pin here. He's going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Good God, Titus O'Niel is the new Intercontinental Champion. Dolph Ziggler has been beaten by Titus O'Niel, as Tyson Kidd was not paying attention and was grabbing a ladder. This actually sets it up rather perfectly. It eliminates Dolph Ziggler, and we get a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship at the next pay-per-view. Will the respect hold out, though, now, between Tyson Kidd and Titus O'Niel? That's what's really interesting here, is because they've been respectful with each other, and now that Titus is the champion, how much will that respect go? We know that Tyson Kidd is a bit of a crybaby. Not going well for Tyson Kidd or his wife Natalya in the opening of this pay-per-view. New Intercontinental Champion, Titus O'Niel. Look at all those weapons in the ring. That's a beautiful, beautiful feature. Titus O'Niel getting his championship gold at the Payback pay-per-view. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful black man holding a beautiful white championship. If he holds on to it, maybe I'll revert it to the black championship. Because that would be kind of cool. Because I really like the black championship, and I'm just trying to shoehorn any way into changing it to the black championship. Only because the white one now is kind of getting old. I don't know. Alright, Tag Team Championship is on the line. This is going to be a fast match as well, because win or lose, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, whether they win this match and become the new Tag Team Champions, or lose and are going to have to pull in Bray Wyatt to help them win, either way, I want this match done quickly. It's not the best, hasn't been the best month for this rivalry. Alright, we'll let that go. We'll let that go. Rybaxel looking to defend their championship. They've been called cowards for not defending the championship. Number one contenders are Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family. They won in astounding fashion on Monday Night Raw in a tag team matchup preview for this Payback pay-per-view. And here we go. Tag team championships are on the line. Nicely done. Well, obviously what I want to do here is have either Rybaxel retain and, let's see, fast and start match. I think that worked out rather well for the tag team match of the Authority and Daniel Bryan, and it's the Syndicate. So we'll try it again. As Eric Rowan clubs Curtis Axel. It's not been the best month of booking. You know, tag teams are kind of rough. It's either you do a tag team match every week, which can get kind of droll and boring, or you do singles matches and you interchange them, and that's kind of droll and boring too. It's really hard to book tag team matches with such a low pool of tag teams to choose from. And yet, here we are. Eric Rowan. Oh, look at this. In Curtis Axel's corner, headbutting the hell out of Curtis Axel. Eric Rowan. Luke Harper, two very big men. If they capture the World Tag Team, the heavy WWE Tag Team Championships, it'll be hard to wrestle them away from them. Especially if they bring in Bray Wyatt to help them. So that's obviously what I'm planning to do. As I said, Rybaxel retains. We will have Bray Wyatt help the Wyatt family attain the championships. And if Wyatt family win, well, I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, we might do something with Rybaxel. We're going to get some tag teams after this Payback pay-per-view. I didn't want to change the teams in the next gen because I had all the matches set up for Raw. And if I change teams and if I change alliances and stuff, it would have changed the matches and I would have to reset it up. So I'll set that stuff up after this pay-per-view. 1, 2. Yeah, 2.5. Oh! Eric Rowan clubbing Curtis Axel, and there we go. Eric Rowan does not care. He is going to take... And there's Luke Harper. I mean, these two, they need some direction. It seemed on Monday Night Raw that Rybaxel controlled the match. Luke Harper hardly came into the match at all. They lacked focus. They lacked guidance. Can they overcome that tonight as they take on Rybaxel? My God. Oh, my goodness. I wish I had replay. Into the turnbuckle. Turns around, gets hit with a big back body drop. Oh, and here we go. Tag team maneuver incoming. No, Ryback. Turning it around, and a little turnabout's fair play. Once again is Ryback in Eric Rowan's corner, taking a beating to Eric Rowan. Ryback bashing the head of Eric Rowan onto the mat. And Eric Rowan, a fist to the face. Ryback being thrown into the corner. Eric Rowan tagging in Luke Harper. And into the corner, and Luke Harper is coming into the ring. This is good. This is an improvement, and going for a pin. And broken up by Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel very fast there. Oh, here comes Ryback. Here comes Ryback. Big back body drop. Once Ryback gets going, it's hard for him to stop. Spinebuster. Ryback rules. He's setting up. He's setting up for the meat hook clothesline. Feed me more. Luke Harper gets fed to the meat hook. Going for the cover. He's got the foot under the ropes, ref. Referee breaking it up. Ryback throwing Harper into the corner. And a little bit of a tag here. So I think, oh, wait. Oh, I don't know if that was the finish or not. But if it was, Ryback's not going to help his partner in a breakup there from Eric Rowan, saving the matchup. Now, why wouldn't Ryback just take out Eric Rowan? It's another problem I have with tag team matches is they've been so good on Raw lately with Goldust and Cody Rhodes and the Usos and the Wyatt family and stuff like that, the Shield, that it's hard to replicate that in the video game. Running Bulldog to Eric Rowan, and it looks like the Wyatt family is a little worse for wear here. Eric Rowan raking the eyes of Curtis Axel. To be totally honest, this is the least, the worst booked rivalry of the past month, I think. I think it's the one I care least about. I don't really care. It's kind of like Mockingjay Part 1, right? Where you know it's not going to be great because it's not the final like it was, written. But it sets up a lot of good stuff. Like, whoever wins, it'll set up some good stuff in the future. Nice running neck breaker from Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel going for his something neck breaker. 1-2 in there. Luke Harper breaking it up. Finish him. Was that the finisher? I think that was his finisher, wasn't it? It's the perfect plex should be his finishing move. And he is just beating Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan throwing him in the corner. Eric Rowan kneeing him, throwing him down. Is Eric Rowan going to the top rope? No. I wonder if he can. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the pin. No, headbutt city to Curtis Axel. And that's the second time we've seen multiple headbutts to Axel from Eric Rowan. Gotta wonder if there might be a... going for a neck breaker. We might have a couple of concussions here on the Payback pay-per-view. Oh, both men coming in. 1, 2. Broken up by Luke Harper again. Something's got to give. One of these teams has to give up. Curtis Axel. Here we go again. Ryback with that assisted spinning neck breaker. Ryback going for the cover, and Luke Harper is there again. Got to do something to stop Luke Harper. Luke Harper back into the matchup, being called back out. I mean, Curtis Axel is winded. I think Eric Rowan's pretty beat up. I don't think there's much he can do. Going for the cover? No. Eric Rowan, a punch to Ryback. Into the corner. Eric Rowan tagging in Harper. Finally, some relief. This might have actually been a good thing because now Luke Harper is fresh. He's a fresh man. Ryback and Curtis Axel have used up their stamina taking on Eric Rowan in the gator roll to Ryback.
What offense Luke Harper is showing at this point.
The gator roll doesn't look like much, but it does as it sounds. It rolls you around, and I don't know if that was a wise move. Tagging back in Eric Rowan. And here comes Curtis Axel dropping. I mean, look at that. Luke Harper is still down and he's still kind of tired. 1, oh my god, 2, 3, and there he goes. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan losing the match because of a bad decision. I mean, Luke Harper should not have tagged Eric Rowan back in. Eric Rowan was not ready to get back into that match. I mean, they have lost their quality of tag teaming. They are going to have to bring back Bray Wyatt or some sort of leader to teach them how to be a tag team once again, because they have lost that art when they split up for those couple of months. Way back after... Well, there you go. Way back after the Survivor Series pay-per-view. And there you go, Rybaxel. Still your tag team champions. They've defended. You can't call them cowards anymore. Rybaxel stands tall. Alright, next match. What do we got? Alright, so that's the slowdown. Alright? Since Divas aren't the bathroom break of my universe mode, that probably was. WWE Championship is on the line. Now listen, I did not want this match to be this low on the card. I usually edit them differently, but it had it this low on the card, so, hey. There we go. I think this was the main event of Extreme Rules, and it was a ladder match. This one
is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE.
Alright, so it's for the World Championship. It's just one-on-one. No stipulations, no submissions, no ladders. Just one-on-one. Will Del Rio be able to make the dead man tap out? He has gotten the arm breaker on the dead man multiple times in the past month. And if he does it tonight, I think we might be looking at our new World Heavyweight Champion. Equally, Undertaker has gotten the better of Del Rio on multiple occasions. Undertaker allowing Del Rio to get beat up by the Usos, and of course on Friday Night Smackdown, Del Rio dealt the most punishment in the match, but also got dealt the most punishment in the match. Is Del Rio a little weakened from that 6-man tag team matchup we saw on Friday Night Smackdown? Match of the Year, candidate number 1. Well, here we go. World Championship is on the line.
Introducing the challenger from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing 239
Alberto
pounds, Alberto
Del Rio. Del Rio and Ricardo back together in the Indies. Hopefully soon to be on Lucha Underground.
Pounds. He is the WWE Champion, the Undertaker.
Alright, so I have ran out of Pepsi. So we'll see how this works out. I'm not drinking another one, damn it. Undertaker versus Del Rio, one-on-one. Nothing special about it. And we're going to go slow here. We want to see how... we want to see how a slow momentum will feel. For the WWE Championship and the World Championship, I feel like it deserves it. Fast might be too fast, and slow might be just right.
What has to be going through the mind of Alberto Del Rio right now? Well, these guys
Alberto Del Rio and Undertaker locking up, trying to get the advantage here. Undertaker showing some good chain wrestling, but gets dropped by Del Rio. Del Rio winning the day. Undertaker. Oh, there's that running clothesline. I mean, Friday Night Smackdown, if you didn't watch that episode, go back and watch it because it was an amazing six-man tag team match. Pay-per-view quality tag team match. Undertaker and the Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Del Rio and his hired goons, Mark Henry and Big E Langston. Amazing match. Definitely giving the momentum to the Undertaker and Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Match still to come. Tag Team Championships are on the line, but right now in the ring, Del Rio taking on the Dead Man.
What a beast Alberto Del Rio has been so far in this match.
And that's what Del Rio needs to do. Del Rio, as it's almost a given thing. Del Rio uses the cross arm breaker. He's going to need to work on your arm. If you just protect your arm, I think you're rather good. I think you'll be okay. The Enziguri is a devastating maneuver as well, but I don't think that it is as devastating as the arm breaker, and I think you can block against it many times.
Big opening here for Taker.
Undertaker, nice scoop slam there, I believe.
And 300 pounds. I mean, he can choke slam the nearly 500-pound Big Show. Clear the top rope with a dive out onto the floor and lock in a submission hold with the best of it. He truly is the phenom.
You know, I'm listening to King, and he always scares me. He's talking about Undertaker's old matches. I just don't like that. Don't talk about the old matches, because it scares me about what's been going... Like, are you talking about the ones in my universe mode, or the ones that happened in real life? Alright, Undertaker, nice back suplex.
Oh, wow.
Now a kick to Del Rio.
Bam, another kick.
Ooh. Nice kick to the... This is not the thigh, is it? No, the thigh is lower. It's the hamstring? I don't know what that part of the body is called. Damn. Hey, it's late. I'm sick. I'm hopped up on, as I said, children's Delsum for the children's nighttime Delsum, which works like a charm, man. I took it earlier and had to take a nap. Oh, nice strong punch there. Back suplex to the Undertaker. Still to come, the United States Championship is up for grabs. Sheamus, Dean Ambrose. Also announced on the pre-show, it was a no-holds-barred match after they promised each other war on Monday night. They're giving it to each other, no holds barred.
The momentum in this match is once again changed in favor of Alberto Del Rio.
Alright, the Undertaker working the legs of Del Rio. Not a bad choice. If he can't move, it'll stop him a little more. Undertaker might be going for the chokeslam. Chokeslam to Alberto Del Rio. Going for the cover. 1, 2, no. As the Undertaker starts at, I mean, the chokeslam is how this all started. Brock Lesnar interfering in one of Del Rio's matches against Santino Marella. And after that match, Undertaker started this feud with a chokeslam out of nowhere to Del Rio. Ever since, these two have not very liked each other very much. Oh, The Undertaker. The Undertaker going for the leg drop. Back into the ring falls Del Rio. And just stomping away at the Mexican aristocrat.
You talked about the dead man versus the beast. Those matches kept everyone on the edge.
The Undertaker. A knee and a striking uppercut. Best in the business for those strikes. Oh, there's the Enziguri. That is one of Del Rio's key moves in his arsenal, is that Enziguri kick to the head. He's very accurate with it. We know Undertaker was put out of business by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania because of a concussion. Del Rio should probably maybe utilize that a little more. Strikes to the head. Nice kick to the back, controlling the Undertaker's pace. Going for something reversed. Nice Russian leg sweep from the dead man, the world champion. As he hits with a leg drop. Now the elbows raining down on Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio striking back. These two have taken each other to hell. Undertaker. Back suplex again. Dead man taken down. Running DDT. Undertaker is gassed. He needs some energy. He needs some energy. The crowd is on their feet. They're both crawling towards each other. Both standing up now. Undertaker holding on. Del Rio reverses and a little attack there to the arm of the Undertaker. And now another kick. And again attacking the arm. And Del Rio now setting up. Oh, he's going for the cover. 1-0. Yeah, I think the only way Del Rio wins this match is if he concusses the dead man or he makes him tap out to the cross arm breaker. Del Rio has... Oh, and there's the Enziguri straight to the head. I mean, you've seen the force of a soccer player or a football player kick their respective balls. That is the force that is just connected to the side of the head of the dead man. And now Del Rio. Del Rio is in great position. He's dragging the arm of the dead man. And he's again working on the arm. He does have his finisher still. Oh, and he misses. And a clothesline from The Undertaker. Things starting to pick up here. The Undertaker might be trying to put it away. I think both of them had finishers. Undertaker going. No. Oh my god, The Undertaker has just been caught. Oh, tombstone pile driver by Alberto Del Rio. 1. Ref 2. 2.5. Undertaker sitting up. That enraged the dead man. Not a wise move. And again, another Enziguri kick to the side of the head. Del Rio. Undertaker rolling towards the ropes. A little ring savvy there. Ring savvy. Rope break, of course. That is why he's the world champion right now. And here comes Del Rio. Oh, and he got reversed. He tried for the arm breaker. And another reversal. Del Rio. Undertaker going back and forth. Big boot. Knocking down Del Rio in the middle of the ring. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 2.5. Both of the... Oh! Little double kick there. Caught him on the way up and the way down. Undertaker. Suplex. Dropping Del Rio. Both men down. Both men gassed. Undertaker trying to make his way to his feet. And he's going for the cover. 1, 2. No. 2.5. Del Rio back to his feet. He's got the Undertaker. Belly to belly suplex. And Del Rio now hunting the dead man. Middle of the ring. Cross arm breaker, he's only a hand away from the ropes. Referee is right there, he's got perfect position. Is the dead man gonna tap out to the cross arm breaker of Alberto Del Rio? Is he gonna tap? The Undertaker's held on. This is exactly what I said would happen. Del Rio has got the cross arm breaker locked in, and he doesn't. The Undertaker holds on. My God. What does Del Rio have to do? Back suplex. 1, 2, no. What does Del Rio have to do to keep the dead man down? Undertaker now. Powerful scoop slam. Now the Undertaker measuring up Del Rio. Is this it? And he's got him up again. He's got him up for the tombstone piledriver in, well, not great position. 1. He's going to go for the cover, and I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's a rope break, and it is. It is a rope break, and the Undertaker might attempt a second pin. No, he doesn't. Undertaker, Del Rio have both had opportunities to win this match, but they were too close to the ropes. Del Rio had the best opportunity after hitting Undertaker with that cross arm breaker. Undertaker reversing, Russian leg sweep, dropping Del Rio. Leg drop. And a kick. And another kick. Del Rio popping back up. A little more energy from these two now. Working on some adrenaline. Oh, strong clothesline. Oh, he's got the pin. He's got the pin. 1, 2, no. Now Del Rio trying to keep the dead man down once again. This match has been back and forth. A great world championship contest. Nice forearm from the Undertaker. Undertaker going for a choke slam. He's way close to the ropes. Good God. Oh, and I think, oh my goodness, I think Alberto Del Rio's head just bounced off all 3 of those turnbuckles, and he kicks out at 2. My goodness. Running DDT. My voice is going away. I might have to take a break after this match and return to recording tomorrow. This pay-per-view has been that good. My voice is going out. Undertaker. Pile driver. Again. He's not in position again. That's another rope break. Del Rio is being saved by the ineptitude of the Undertaker. Again in the middle of the ring. Both men trying to get back to their feet. Undertaker smashing ahead against the mat. Getting frustrated. Visibly upset is the dead man. Another belly-to-belly suplex. Del Rio now trying to gain back the momentum. I think my voice is back. It's weird. But just to be safe, I don't want to lose my voice for like 4 days, so I probably will take a break after this, but good God, this match, the Divas match, the 6-man tag match has been off the chains. And I don't think those matches could have been possible unless it was on this next gen. There's that Insecurity. Can he pull him away from the ropes? And I think he did. Oh, no. His foot got on the ropes. The referee saw it. Del Rio just has to pull him into the middle and hit that arm breaker. He's got it. He's got it. And now you see the ring prowess of Del Rio. And Undertaker has to tap out. Match over. New World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio. Look at that choke slam. There's the Insecurity. Saw some of these impactful moves. This is when Del Rio reversed the pile driver to everyone's shock. And he got a 1-2, no, 1-2.5, 2.9, 1-2, well, I guess 2.0. And there is the final arm breaker. And the Undertaker is no longer your champion. Alberto Del Rio is the champion now. And then look at this. Ricardo, a part of the Spanish announce table, is, well, he is announcing that there is a new champion, Alberto Del Rio, and that's a pretty sight. You know what? I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to try to keep going here. Again, how do you stop? Yeah, we got no holds barred. We have to watch this, man. How do I stop? You know, that's the thing about me. I don't know when to stop. I'm an idiot. I think my voice will be fine. Here comes the United States Champion. The reason this match is around is Dean Ambrose is helping Seth Rollins defend his WWE Championship, and Sheamus wanted to be a #1 contender for that, and the Shield said no. Dean Ambrose sent out to stop Sheamus, and it turned into a bit of a feud. Sheamus earning #1 contendership over Cesaro and Big Show in a triple threat match, and on Monday Night Raw, putting Big Show through a table. Dean Ambrose also tried to upstage Sheamus, but got beat in a steel cage match. Sheamus versus Dean Ambrose, no holds barred. It's going to be a normal matchup here. United States Championship is on the line. Alright, no holds barred. Here we go. I didn't even notice the momentum. I hope it wasn't on slow. Either way, it's no holds barred, so I think it should be fine. Usually these matches like carry over from the previous momentum you had in the previous match, so... Undertaker losing the championship just now, and Dean Ambrose has to be in that same situation right now. Dean Ambrose pretty much sacrificing his own title security to protect that of Seth Rollins. You get past Dean Ambrose, then you've got Roman Reigns standing there. Brock Lesnar knows all too well about the power of Roman Reigns. We'll talk about that a little later when Brock Lesnar faces the Architect, Seth Rollins, one-on-one. Dean Ambrose tossed off the ropes, back to Sheamus. Nice neck breaker. Dean Ambrose picking him back up. Shot straight to the head. Dean Ambrose told me earlier in an interview that he loves that the Shield is back together. And what is he doing there? He was just rolling him onto the ropes. Lunatic Fringe has an interesting offensive arsenal. But as I was saying, he told me that he loves that the Shield's back together. He loves that he's helping out Seth Rollins. He regrets the times that he maybe didn't listen to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins made the Shield, got frustrated, and betrayed the Shield, and now they're back together. They're a cohesive unit once again. The Shield reformed in my universe mode. Dean Ambrose. Nice little suplex there. He's United States Champion once again. If you remember when he was a part of the original Shield, the first time around he was United States Champion, and he was very proud of that. He loved the United States Championship. He said it was, to him, the most important championship to him in the WWE, and he's gotten it back. He's got the Shield back together, and that's something he really loves. And again, I mean, you just see Dean Ambrose rolling Sheamus around. What is the deal with that? I mean, he just chops him with a big boot straight to the chest, and again rolling him. This is a no-holds-barred matchup. It's a very interesting tactic. Almost rolling him into the corner. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got that. Oh, you can't get out of that. You can't get out of that. Is Sheamus going to pass out? Is he going to tap? He does not. Dean Ambrose going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Dean Ambrose definitely has the advantage right now.
Oh, out of nowhere.
You know, it's no holds barred, so I don't imagine there's any rope breaks. No DQs. Anything goes. One man will tap out, submit, or be pinned here.
And he dodges that one.
Dean Ambrose dodging the strike, but then turns around right back into one, and Sheamus with a back suplex. I almost said back breaker. Knew it wasn't right. And Sheamus now, where's he going? Sheamus is going for those steel steps. Earlier tonight at the Payback pay-per-view, we saw the steel steps be utilized in the Divas match, and now once again, Sheamus is going to have them help him win this match. It's definitely even the odds here. Sheamus has taken a lot of damage from Dean Ambrose so far, but now Dean Ambrose has taken 2 shots to the head from those steel steps. Oh, I thought he was going to do a reverse suplex. Oh man, I thought he was going to reverse it and hit right on those steel steps. Dean Ambrose getting back into the ring. I mean, if Monday Night Raw is any, evidence, perhaps Dean Ambrose is better off just fighting in a singles match without weapons. Sheamus did a great job of putting Big Show through a table, but then Dean Ambrose lost in a cage, and now he's up for a Celtic Cross. Celtic Cross connecting to Dean Ambrose. Sheamus going for a cover. There is no rope break and a no holds barred. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus, your new United States Champion. Dean Ambrose shocked, and I mean, can you blame him? He had a lot of great offense here, but he lost the match on Monday Night Raw. Didn't have the momentum coming in and got hit with the Celtic Cross. New United States Champion, Sheamus. That is great. Alright, well, moving on. I think we have 2 matches left right now. We have the tag team matchup. It's an elimination tag team matchup. Maybe kind of to differentiate it from Raw's tag team match. It's also going to be an elimination match. Fast-paced match, sorry. I wanted to be fast-paced because tag team matches in this universe, it's something that doesn't go too well. So I kind of want to work it. Tag team champions, the Usos. Been dominant all month against Undertaker and Del Rio. They have momentum, but so do Goldust and Cody Rhodes. 2 momentums are going to clash here in this elimination tag team, and it's almost like Survivor Series. It's going to be maybe a 2-on-1 situation. Cody Rhodes and Goldust are going to have to work their way through that. And here we go. Tag Team Championships are on the line. Nice, good old 2005-ish graphic there. So basic. Another great addition to the next gen is children actually into the crowd. It's a good little, alright, so fast. And we'll let it go.
A second-generation superstar, Cody Rhodes knows a life of sports entertainment.
And I think that's what makes him so good, Cole. It's
Oh,
insane.
Cody Rhodes running into the Samoan drop there.
Overthink once the bell rings.
Getting beat down. And only one matchup after this one, and that is for the WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins.
He does it again.
The way things have been going tonight, we might see another title change. If statistics stay as they've been going.
Important things for the success of any WWE superstar is to have an effective finishing move. And Cody Rhodes developed his finisher, Crossroads.
Well, actually, let's see. Has there been 4? So we've got the United States and the Intercontinental that changed hands. Oh, and the WWE. So yeah, it's 5-2 right now, or 3-2 right now.
What a reversal.
It's obviously going to be a tiebreaker if Usos retain.
Finding a path of destruction currently.
Cody Rhodes off the ropes, going for that knee drop. Classic move.
Great reversal.
Wouldn't mind seeing Cody Rhodes or Goldust hit a nice little bionic elbow. Put a little American Dream into their arsenal. Their offensive maneuvers as Cody Rhodes looks to try to tag out to Goldust, but he can't get there. Nice isolation by the Usos. Cody Rhodes suplexing his opponent back into the ring, and now a nice little attack. I believe that's Jey Uso in the ring now. Oh, okay, it's Jimmy, I guess. I thought they had their names on the front, and I thought I read Jay, but whatever. I guess King's correct. I hope King's... If King's wrong, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Let's look. Let's look. Day 1. Okay, I thought it said Jay, so I guess that is Jimmy. Oh! Chin kick by the Uso, going for the pin. Jimmy won. Not going to happen. Of course, it's an elimination, so it might go a little quicker than a normal tag team match, especially if it's on fast. And... oh, here we go. Scoop slam. Cody Rhodes in trouble. Jey Uso flying high. Going for the pin, maybe. Yes, he is. Oh, and look at this. Goldust is going to break it up. That's interesting. They've never done that before. So maybe it's going to make it a longer match. So that is Jey Uso in the ring. Jay's got a cross on his right arm. I wonder if Jimmy has it. Going for the cover on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes desperately needs a tag out to his brother, Goldust. Running Bulldog. This is the opportunity, kid. Get the tag. Get the tag, and he's not going to do it. Oh, no, he's not. Of course not. He's going to go for the signature move, Alabama Slam. Cody Rhodes going for the cover. 1, 2, he might get it. No. Cody Rhodes. Suplex City. And he's going for a cover again. 1, 2. I thought I had counts displayed. Oh, nice DDT dropping Cody Rhodes. Again, the isolation on Cody Rhodes has been the Usos' best thing so far. Another kick straight to the chin. Now he's going to try for the cover, and Goldust is right there. Goldust is right there to break it up. Cody Rhodes and Goldust need to get their team back on track here. And here we go again. Scoop slam. I'm feeling another splash from the Usos. Splash incoming. Going for the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, and again broken up. Very, very close there by Goldust. And Goldust going to break the rules and continue the attack. The referee telling him no. Desperately needs a tag from his brother Goldust. He desperately needs to get back into this match. And there we go. Running Bulldog. Come on. Come on, Cody Rhodes. Oh, that is a mistake, Cody. That is a mistake. I believe Jimmy Uso now. Covering. 1, 2. Getting dropped. No, this is Jay again. Sorry, Jay. Jay does not have the cross. At least on that side of his body. Jimmy's got the cross. Jay does not. Now I'm going to mix that up. Damn. See, that's what I love about the Bella twins. I mean, one of them got work done to her chest. Changed her hair a bit. Has a different wardrobe. It's nice. It's nice. It's refreshing. Because now I don't have to go, which Bella's which. And again, broken up by Goldust. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake to go elimination. I figured it would be better. But maybe just tag team matches are what we need to go for here. Except for Survivor Series, of course. Yeah, this is the move that was repeated so much offline when I wasn't recording one day. It was just horrible. It was like 50 of them in a row. Undertaker was getting crushed. Cody Rhodes finally might be getting a tag out to Goldust here. Lifting him up. Oh, and a nice little assisted suplex, and Goldust gonna go for the cover. 1, broken up. Broken up by Jimmy. Jay. Jay.
Jey Uso grounded quickly.
Jey Uso probably rethinking a few things right about now.
So yes, Jay is in the ring. Jay with the cross, Jimmy without.
And there's the reversal. Oh, and he's gonna have to do
My goodness, how annoying would that be if you had twins as kids or twins as brother and sister and they kept trying to fool you? Like, no, I'm Jay. I'm not Jimmy. You're like, what the hell?
Wow, Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
Oh, nice reversal. And another reversal.
Uso just timed that perfectly.
Jimmy taking it to Goldust. Goldust thrown into the corner. Goldust still has a lot of,
Uh-oh. What are we gonna see?
he's got a lot of power left in him. Bouncing off, not allowing the tag to happen. And it looks like, damn it, I forgot it again. Jay. Jay's with the cross, Jimmy without. God damn it.
Making a statement as we speak.
I hate the Usos. I hate the Usos. They're the worst. I'm gonna give the other one a different attire.
Yeah, it's hard getting one past a veteran like Goldust.
That and it's pretty late. It's pretty late. My voice is rocked. The Divas match took a lot out of me. Goldust, what's he going for here? Oh, off the top rope, Bulldog. Come on, Cody, get in there and help. 1, 2, broken up again. I don't know, I think tag team matches are just going to kind of go away. Maybe I'll unite the titles. Maybe I unite the titles and have all the tag teams, you know, kind of be like the Divas, where they switch off from show to show. 1, 2, oh! 1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes. Jimmy is gone. Jay with the cross. In. It is now 1-on-2. Oh, he's going to try to eliminate Cody Rhodes. 1, 2, broken up by Goldust.
There's so much on the line here.
Jimmy Uso gone. Jay now.
Look at this.
Jay with that nice kick. And he's in a good corner if he can just... Oh, if he could just stop him from hitting... Yeah, he was right under the ropes. Referee not allowing it. If he could have just isolated him a little more. Oh, he went for the kick again. Drop kick, dodge. Go for the pin.
He's back on his feet.
Oh, and there goes Cody Rhodes. And this is the luxury that Jay no longer has. A partner to tag out. And now Goldust and Cody Rhodes might be getting their championships back. SmackDown General Manager has already put the match between the Authority and the Syndicate as the #1 contender, so there won't be a rematch between these people. 1, 2, no. Whoever loses has to wait, because the Authority is on their way back.
He's still not through.
I don't know, I just have a feeling that the tag team matches tonight have been the weakest. I'm not a big fan of the matches in this new, slower game mode. If you have any advice on how to fix that, let me know. Because the 6-man tag that I played was awesome. So maybe I just have to play the tag team matches. Goldust going for the cover. 1, 2, 3 off the backbreaker. Goldust and Cody Rhodes once again tag team champions.
And here's just some of the
One more match. We can do it. Power through.
Well, let's take it home. I can't believe they threw everything they had.
Off the backbreaker. Cody Rhodes and Goldust recapturing their tag team championships on SmackDown.
WWE Tag Team Champions, Cody Rhodes and Gold.
It's a purty sight. Main event incoming. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. If it were up to me, it'd be a bad finish, right? And you have Roman Reigns coming in, and Seth Rollins gets the win. But I think Seth Rollins can do it. I think Seth Rollins is going to be able to beat Brock Lesnar on his own merit. Let us find out. Brock Lesnar on his way out. Interesting, because he came out first and he's not the champion.
Is scheduled for one
Usually,
fall. And
Yeah, usually they, like, you know, have the champion come out first, but that's interesting. Lesnar coming out to the ring without Paul Heyman. Seth Rollins coming without Roman Reigns.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weight 217 pounds.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is only the WWE Championship. This is the thing I screwed up. I need to vacate these the titles because I'm only using the WWE one now. So that is a bit screwed up. So pay no attention to the double titles. All right, here we go. You know, I would do a slow one, but my voice just can't take it, guys. I'm super, super sorry. Normal match. And it might screw over Seth Rollins. Maybe not. I thought for sure Undertaker was going to crush Del Rio, so maybe not. This new slow mode has changed the way this game is played. It's not about overall anymore. It's actually a little bit strategic. Oh, Lesnar. Belly to belly. Oh, now going to crush Seth Rollins. He finally has an opportunity. Rollins in the ring, one-on-one. Roman Reigns speared the boots off of Lesnar 2 weeks ago on Raw. Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw had a nice match. Got some good momentum off of it. Hectic match. But we eventually fixed it, and he beat Cesaro. There's a backbreaker. Now the little clothesline. Lesnar has the momentum on his side. Brock Lesnar has not given up at all. He is all offense here. Seth Rollins needs to use his speed. He's got to run around Lesnar and just keep taking pot shots, running away, taking pot shots. If he doesn't do that, Lesnar's just going to grab him and just like that, hit him with a German again and again and again and weaken him to a point where he just cannot defend the championship. Question is, did Seth Rollins get enough momentum and get enough help from his Shield brethren over this past month to defend the title? Lesnar, of course, his manager is Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has a relationship with Cesaro. They sent Cesaro after Rollins on Monday Night Raw. Lesnar, nice reverse suplex there. Going for the cover. Is it enough? No. I sure hope not. Lesnar's just been dominant in this main event. This would be kind of disappointing to end off on a poor match. Oh, and here we go. Another pin. I think that's rope break. I'm not quite sure what happened. What happened to the rope break? The display counts? Seth Rollins now. DDT from the ropes. Another moonsault, weakening up the body. That's good. Come on, Seth. You got this. Seth is the underdog here, but he is the defending champion. We do not want to see another era of Lesnar. As I said, I believe on Raw, Lesnar as champion means hardly ever seeing him. Hardly ever seeing the champion of Monday Night Raw on Monday Night Raw. And that's something we don't want to go back to. I mean, Stephanie McMahon, the general manager of Monday Night Raw, has even said that she doesn't like the Shield all that much. She blames Seth Rollins for the loss of the Authority's power, but she just doesn't want Lesnar in. 1, 2, oh, 2.5. Very close. And this is not boding well. This is not boding well. Lesnar about to finish the job. And there it is, F5. Middle of the ring, perfect. He's got the cover, it's over. 1, 2, 3. Lesnar, once again, Champion. And that was a decimating victory. I mean, the Shield didn't come out to help. Dean Ambrose got beat. New United States Champion. New Tag Team Champions. Rybaxel retained. Nicki Bella retained. Del Rio, New World Champion. Titus O'Niel, New Intercontinental Champion. And now Brock Lesnar, New WWE Champion. Well, to be honest, that's a bit of a letdown. I thought it would be a better match.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Lesnar, new WWE Champion. How do I fix this? Well, alright, well, let's see. Let's see if they, maybe they put some random rivalries. Of course, we have to put Summer Rae into that next batch there for the Divas Championship, and of course the Authority. Wow, Seth Rollins got beat. That's too bad. Well, there we go. Chris Jericho and the Big Show. What are they, a tag team? Versus Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt. What is going on there? That's interesting. R-Truth, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is on Smackdown? No, he's on Raw. He's on Raw. He is on Raw. R-Truth, Dean Ambrose, Curtis Axel, Fandango. What? Rey Mysterio, Eric Rowan is the rivalry they're proposing. They're proposing Lesnar Rollins, which makes sense, and Sheamus Ryback one-on-one. So look at those rivalries they want me to do. What about SmackDown? So we have to create the Divas one. Of course, we're going to have a new #1 contender for SmackDown's championship. So that'll be interesting. There's some interesting stuff, so I'm going to let it go. Oh, man. Well, there we go. Sheamus Fandango I might keep. That might be a good one. I don't know. Shield, down and out. Shield need to recover. Can they do so on Monday Night Raw? Thank you for watching the Payback pay-per-view. Kind of a letdown of an ending. If you watch it backwards, probably a little bit better. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, Derek D. Ginger King, checking out.